And let me take it home. In these coronavirus times, many things can easily go unnoticed. But something interesting captured my attention. Did you see these photos of former Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waititu walking about along Moi Avenue in the city center? He even stopped by a stall to purchase a shirt, or was it a jacket? Now, something struck me. Not that it is wrong for Babayao to buy a shirt in a clothes store or just take a stroll down the street. But that lonely walk triggered a thought in my head about leadership in this country, particularly for those in positions of public service. The thought that power is transient. It is fleeting. It is temporary. For a man who not so long ago was driving in a convoy of vehicles, wielded executive power in one of the most significant counties, enjoyed round-the-clock armed security, had a number of aides and controlled billions of shillings allocated to Kiambu County or collected as revenue, then it is a big deal to see him stripped of all these trappings of power. He was walking around alone. None of the supporters who always jammed his office were in sight. There he was, in typical Kenyan fashion, akipambana na hali yake, including graft cases at the Anti-Corruption Court. In September last year, former Nairobi Governor Dr. Evans Kidero cut a lonely figure at Milimani Law Courts during one of the numerous mentions of corruption cases he faces. That day, he had no bodyguards or tens of hangabouts who always surrounded him while he was in office. This was a sharp departure from the events of April 15th, 2015, when the then governor was summoned for grilling at Integrity Center, where the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission offices are located. That day, Valley Road was a no-go zone, as hundreds of his supporters sang his praises. But barely 3 years later, Kidero was all alone. The praise singers gone. If I were to enumerate other examples of key figures, cabinet ministers, principal secretaries, managing directors, provincial commissioners, district commissioners, and parastatal heads who once wielded so much power and years later lost it, reducing them to mere mortals, we would be here all night. This then must be a wake-up call to all occupiers of public offices. Nothing is permanent, not even the power whose levers you control. All these positions are held in public trust. Just do your best. Be humble, and always remember there are exit doors just like there are entry doors in those offices. For present occupiers of high offices who abuse power or use their positions to siphon hard-earned taxpayers' money, a kind reminder tonight. Soon, your multiple mobile phones will stop ringing. The salutes will disappear. The convoys and motorcades will zoom off. The sirs and madams will vanish. And should you find yourself in court facing a litany of corruption and abuse of office charges, just know you will be on your own. No mtu wetu, no supporters, no cheering squad. Utakuwa ukipambana na hali yako. That's my punchline tonight.